Yo guys, Deji vs Alex Wassabi is about to begin. Come on Deji, come on Deji, come on Deji. KSI's watching, KSI's nervous. KSI looks nervous. Oh, KSI's nervous. Come on Deji, come on Deji, come on. Come on Deji, come on Deji, come on Deji, come on Deji. I'll let you guys hear.
The time for talking is over, and the time for action is now! Showstop Boxing presents 5 2-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division on pay-per-view. A 3-year rivalry has come to a head as we introduce first from Team USA in the blue corner. At 31 years old and 6 feet tall, 78 kilograms or 171.96 pounds. A social media star with over 10 million followers on his channels. Plus, he says, I will outpace, outland, and outwork my opponent. Born in the Philippines, but fights out of Los Angeles, California, USA. Introducing Alex Wassabi. We introduce his adversary in the red corner. 24 years of age and standing, 5 feet 9 inches tall.
Come on.
He weighed in at 76.5 kilograms or 168.87 pounds. With also over 10 million followers on YouTube. He says, this fight is all or nothing. I plan to silence my opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Watford, England, introducing Deji!
Let's go, Deji. Let's go, Deji. Come on, Deji. My heart's beating, you lot. My heart's beating.
Ken Curtis.
Wow, just wow, guys. The hairs are standing on the back of your neck.
You can feel the atmosphere in there.
When I say break,
And you can
feel
feel his time.
In the event of a boxer going down, the other one goes to a neutral corner, defend yourself all times, okay? Shake hands, over you.
Come on,
Joe, as
Deji.
they go
Alright,
back,
that's your
there's
count.
just so much at stake. And it's finally here. It's finally now.
It's unbelievable. The heart rate will be
Come on,
pounding,
Deji.
adrenaline pumping. This is this is war. These guys have got so much to prove. The crowd. Look at JJ.
KSI looks nervous. Anderson Gibb, I just saw him looks nervous.
Right now.
Everyone is supporting Deji. The whole of the UK is behind Deji.
First round.
Here we go.
Here we go. Southpaw stands for Deji, as he's the slightly shorter man, and we're waiting for those first exchanges. Alex thought about it, steps back. Tense moments, guys.
They're both being
as they
patient.
feel each other out with his
Deji got him with a good left hand.
Alex comes straight back.
It's great to see that they've not just driven straight in with emotion and let things go wildly. They've been calculated, they've clearly got game plans.
Ooh, Deji
And this looks like it's going to be set up to be of a decent level. Indeed, Deji with very good head movement. You know, countries don't have to be coming in for you to move your head. You know, he's changing the level really well. Slipping a few of the shots as well.
Alright,
Trying to
Deji
find the right time. He looks like he has his composure today. And same with Alex Wassabi.
I was going to say the same about Deji's footwork. Everything at the moment is looking really good.
Deji's looking alright.
He's not really spreading his feet out and leaving his trailing leg behind as he's coming forward. Everything's tight. He's got his centre of gravity well. He's moving his head in a fantastic way, but Alex being aggressive here.
He's noticeably, as I said, between the two boxers. The one thing I will say about Alex, look how wide his stance is, how flat his feet are at the moment. That needs to be exploited by Deji. He's very flat-footed.
Come on, Deji.
Deji's controlling the middle of the ring right now with his front foot pressure. Just got a counter in there and 2 nice slips as well. feel like this is a good opening round. This is how opening round should be, and they're measuring each other up right now.
It's great to see, you know, Deji's clearly improved, he's calculated, that head movement is the best that we've seen all night. You know, he's so natural with it, and yeah, let's hope he's up for stepping on the gas and letting his hands go as this fight goes on.
Ooh, nice block from Deji.
Beautifully balanced.
Ooh. Bit of a rough exchange after the bell. Okay, I think Deji won that round. Okay, round 1, I think, goes to Deji. Alex, he's scaring me though, because Alex is looking alright. Deji's blocking good though. Deji's leaving his head open though. That's what I don't like. Here we go, round 2.
It comes down to heart. At some point in that ring, it comes down to heart.
So round 2 of 5 on this, our main event of the evening. And you can see that discipline, that focus on Deji's face and that movement. Do you know what, guys? I also like the way when he's under pressure, he steps in. Most people always step out, but you can step
Deji's going for the
inside those
clinch,
areas.
You can smother your opponent instead of retreating from your opponent. Alex Wassabi, he needs to read the fact, you know, Deji's got a good slip happening, but he should start bringing them up. You know, start bringing an uppercut up instead of
Oh! The fan just got in.
What's happened here? Oh, some guy wanted to make a name for himself, and he has been
The fan just got in the ring.
wanted to make a big name for himself.
Unbelievable. Only Nico or Milana can pull that off effectively. That was embarrassing.
Well, giving our fighters time to regroup, and Alex very calm again as well, smiling, but we did not need this as it was building just nicely. Might be back in the old days, boys, before your time when the guy parachuted into the ring in a professional boxing bag.
Yes. I've seen the fringe of that one. This is the modern day version.
Yeah, the interesting thing about the social media audience is where they can comment whatever they like on videos. It seems like they almost bring that to this sort of thing as well, where they feel like there's no rules, they can just do whatever they want. But that's not the case, and it just damages and tarnishes the reputation of what we're doing here.
I think even though you could have got a YouTube video out of that, maybe the way he left the ring ruined his video.
Oh yeah, I mean, the way he left was not the way he came in. It was like throwing out the rubbish, wasn't it? It was just like, whoop, out you go, son.
Sorry guys, it's just
Main
boys.
event, we want to just see the action. We want to see the two guys. It was really starting to warm up as well.
That's the thing, and the thing that upsets me most for this is Deji was in the zone, he was moving nicely, he was slipping, he was countering, as we said, he was pushing back. How's this going to affect them both? Because he was right there in that zone.
Well, I think, look, it is giving them a breather. It's giving them a chance to get their thoughts together.
Confused as well.
Adrenaline would have settled now, and if anything, they're probably thinking, oh, ideal.
Well, got to commend Alex, that demeanour he brought into the ring is still there. That's, as you said, that smiley American Logan Paul style. He's coping with it very well, but let's get it back on now.
Oh no, what's happening?
Oh no, please don't say this is over.
No.
I know one of the referee or judges at ringside was quite irate. Let's see what happens here. This would be a crime.
I've spoken to the officials, and we just want to ask every single one of you, just please, if you can step back from the ring, and if you possibly can, take your seats, because we really want this bout to continue. But that last act was very dangerous, and we're in danger of potentially calling this fight off.
No.
So please, everybody, take your seats. Let's relax and enjoy this last bout, your main event.
Come on, Deji. Come on, Deji.
just how much more tension can this young man take? He's got the weight of the show on his shoulders. He knows what this bout means to him, and right when he's getting into his groove, this happens as well. Unbelievable. You couldn't write this, guys. You couldn't write it.
I mean, I think Deji looks relaxed, to be honest. He's so elevated compared to previous fights. Mentally, he's strong. He just looks focused and ready to go.
This is good, I think, for Deji. I think it's good for both fighters because you've had a round under the lights now. Now you've got even extra time to think about what you're going to do next. As much as it is an inconvenience, it can play in the fighters' favours.
So we're just waiting for the crowds to move back. And when we talk about a big crowd, we mean it here at Wembley. As you see on our monitor here, incredible crowd here, and we're going again.
Here
Well,
we go.
boys, we really have had everything tonight. And I love that movement of Deji. So as you said, still looks focused, Joe.
It's great movement, but again, we need to see some offense as well. It's all good dipping shots, but we need to see some attacking, or else the judges are just going to say, you're not doing enough, mate.
He has to stay switched on when he's in
They're
close
just
as well,
staying
because
patient.
Wassabi is active when the
good.
clinch is initiated. So he does need to stay switched on and not think that's a safe space.
And without picking up on Joe's statement, the old statement, make them miss, make them pay. Don't just do half the job. Slick and canter.
That's it. That is the name of the game, to make the person miss and make them pay. He has made them pay, but not as much as he could have if he was in the right positions in the ring.
Good slipping from Deji.
So it's Deji stalking.
Ooh, Deji.
Nice one.
Got Alex with the lights.
The crowd
Nice
goes
with the
crazy.
left hand.
Wassabi returns.
I do think in the back of Deji's mind will be, don't gas out, do not gas out.
I don't want
And he
Deji to
knows
gas out.
that gassing out predominantly comes when he's attacking.
Deji's ducking. He
So-
shouldn't be doing that. I do think Deji won that second round though. Deji is slipping well. My only issue with Deji is when he's slipping, he's leaving his whole head covered. You know, Alex could just clip him there, but Deji's coach Daly is just telling him what to do. I feel like Deji's winning so far, rounds 1 and 2. Round 3 is just about to begin. And here we go, round 3.
Working hard and getting tired, you're making your opponent put in work and getting tired because they're having to defend. So it's not just you.
But we talked about that second round. Look what that's done for the confidence of Alex Wassabi. Suddenly, he's the man in the middle of the ring pushing forward.
Alex
A
could get
distinct
tired.
change in his tactics for round 3.
He's realised, you know, again, he's fighting away from home. We saw a close decision in the last fight with King Kenny and Faze Temper. And he knows that he's going to have to leave his mark on this if he really wants to get the decision. Deji needs to attack more. At the moment, the slipping is brilliant. But we need to see the counters.
Joe, this is nothing on the level of success, just a straight jab cross combination.
Exactly that. I think if he engaged a few uppercuts, you know, as Deji slips and puts his head down, if he came with a nice right uppercut, it could catch him nicely.
Indeed, or even take a half a step back, you know. When Deji's ducking, he can take half a step back, give himself some leverage for an uppercut. He would have more success. But I still feel like he is winning this round.
And the pace has picked up from both of them as well. Let's not forget that. We've got a 5-rounder, and actually showing their cardio, the pace has increased in this third. And I think that's partly due to Alex coming forward now and asking questions of Deji.
Yeah, he's
Alex
pushing
might
the
be
pace
getting
because
tired.
he's realised that Deji's not in. He doesn't look like he's in there to work. It looks like he's trying to keep
Alex
the pace
might be
low.
getting a little
And Wasabi's doing it.
Alex is throwing a lot,
It's
but he's missing a lot.
One's looking to survive right now, and the other one's looking to attack.
Crowd's cheering for Deji.
Deji needs to feed off this crowd. They're chanting his name. He needs to put some shots together.
For sure. Key moment, this, the third round of 5. And it's all about momentum, isn't it? And momentum is so key in about, and if we look at round 2 and what's happening in round 3, the momentum is shifting unless...
Oh no, Alex got Deji. Alex took Deji.
There's a good double jab there and backhand from Deji. We need more of it. We need more.
Alex clipped Deji with a good right hand in the end of round 3. Joe Weller has Alex winning 2-1 at the moment. I have Deji winning 3-0. I feel like Alex, he's thrown a lot, but he hasn't landed much. Deji needs to throw more. Deji needs to throw. He needs to close the gap, block, and then hit Alex with the uppercut, with the hook.
Back the gas, go for it. Actually stay in the body, step there, and don't worry about it.
Here we go, round number 4.
There's no need to worry about it.
Deji
He's trained hard.
Alex
He needs to
Wassabi.
believe in himself that he's trained hard. It's the second round. It's the penultimate round. You know, it's a 2-minute round. You need to work. That's better.
Deji got Alex.
Great from Deji. It's made Alex Wassabi wake up, and as you can see, he's not trying to clinch. He's actively trying to work out that position.
Well, the crowd responded to that beautiful left hook, Deji, but he really does, as you heard the lad say, he needs more of this.
The crowd now chanting for Deji.
And again, he slips so beautifully.
He really does.
He needs to capitalise on this now. It would have given him confidence. Hopefully he remembers how he set up that shot and he deploys it some more.
When he slips to the outside, that left hook is a natural
Alright, then the clinch again.
with the left in as he slips outside, and he's going to catch Alex.
Oh, Alex hit him with the right hand. Wait.
Alex,
is that legal?
has to stay switched on inside because Wassabi is active.
Oh no, Deji's getting tired.
And now we see the test of Deji's composure. He's taking a big clean shot. Will he keep himself together?
Yeah, but those clinches, they take your energy as well. Just holding on. You're tensing your whole body and that can drain you.
Deji's getting tired.
And now Alex Wassabi showing that he can slip with the best of them, and he threw that right as a counter afterwards. And then the uppercut right hand came in dangerous times for Deji here because Alex is growing in confidence.
Oh
Deji needs
no.
to do exactly what he's doing, which is hold and slow his momentum down. 25 seconds left, get back to the corner and finish off a boxing performance.
That's right, apart from that nice bit of success that Deji had with the nice left hand.
Well, Alex is in the
I mean,
Oh!
I was about to say Alex has had the better shots, but if Deji continues this into the end of the round, it might impress the judges.
When Wassabi just comes back, it wasn't subtle, he just threw 3 straight right hands.
Alright, round 4 gone. I don't know, man. I don't know who's winning this. KSI looks nervous. Deji's clinching a lot, but I don't know. I don't know who's winning. We're about to go into the last and final round. Deji needs to do something in this last round. What Deji's doing is he's clinching, but he's letting Alex punch him in the clinch. Here we go, last and final round. Deji vs Alex Wassabi, last round.
Remember, this is all or nothing for that man in the red corner, and he now, I think, needs to have that attitude, all or nothing in this 5th round.
Agreed.
The crowd chanting his name. He needs to feel it. Let it pump through his veins. Forget getting tired. It doesn't matter. Everything is on the line here.
He did a beautiful little shoulder bump. The left hand was the natural follow-up, and he didn't throw it.
He threw a good straight left there.
Oh no.
Wassabi
Come on, Deji. Come on,
He
Deji.
wants to end it right now.
Deji's in the
Look,
clinch.
he's had enough.
Oh, Alex is getting angry.
And it's Wassabi saying, I'm not the one holding, and he's probably got a point there, you know.
I do see Wassabi's frustration, you know, from being held. And the referee should say to Deji to this excessive holding at this point.
Yeah, I think that's what frustrated him most, Joe, was the referee actually said to Wassabi, come on son, stop holding. And Wasabi's going, it wasn't me.
It's difficult as well, you know. Both fighters clearly tied here. They're, if anything, playing
Both
possum a
fighters
little
are
bit,
getting
just, you know,
tired.
waiting for the other one
Come on, Deji.
to do something.
Needs to let his hands go.
Deji needs to let go. Deji, let go. Let go. Let go. Deji, let go. Deji, let go. Let go.
This fight with punches, you know, if this was a defensive game purely, Deji would
Deji's
win every
clinching
round.
too much.
But when it comes to the art of landing punches and being the aggressor, Wassabi has ticked that box every round.
Vidal has summed that up for me. It's so frustrating, Joe, is that
20 seconds
the
left.
job
Deji needs to let go. Let go, Deji. Let go. Let go.
It's
Let go.
really, really difficult for Deji.
Punch him,
You can
Deji.
tell
Punch him.
He's improved
Deji's
so
a bit tired,
much.
but Deji
He's
needs to
lasted
let
the
go 10
longest
seconds.
he's ever lasted, I believe, in a fight.
This is true.
It's just he's missing that final piece. The boxing is all.
Deji, let go, bro. Let go.
Alex
Deji,
caught
let
him
go.
just
Let go.
with a
Let go.
straight jab cross combination game.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Guys, I'm scared. Deji slipped a lot, but he didn't throw enough. He slipped a lot, but Deji didn't throw enough. I don't know if he won or not. Deji went the full round, but I don't know if he won. I don't know if he won. Oh my gosh. The judges, Joel is thinking that Alex won. The judges are thinking that Alex maybe won. Damn it, bro. KSI's in the ring. He's telling him, JJ's telling him how Deji should have done it. The fight's over. I don't know. Daily, Deji, and JJ are talking. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Deji didn't punch much. That was my thing. Like, he was slipping a lot, but he didn't punch enough. Okay, here we go, people. The decision. I'm scared, man. I don't know. I think Alex may have... Oh, please.
Please make some noise for your main event fighters. After 5 rounds of boxing, we go to your judges for the decision. Our first judge scores the bout 50-46 in favor of the blue corner.
No.
Our second judge 49-47 in favor of the red corner.
Okay, come on, Deji.
Mate.
Our third and final judge scores about 48-47, declaring your winner by split decision, Alex Wassabi.
The right man won. The scoring was off, but in boxing, in this situation, don't worry about the score, worry about your hand being raised. It's a shame that it isn't accurate, but the right man won.
Yeah, it's very sad for Deji. Obviously seeing him being consoled by his brother, his coach, he's made a lot of people proud. I think that was his biggest worry, you know, that he would let people down. But everyone's proud of, you know, seeing how far he's come. He's lost a lot of weight, but unfortunately he did not do enough, as Alex Wassabi did do, to win this fight.
Well, as Vidal said, the man has had to learn his trade in the spotlight entirely.
He has, and you know that's a credit to his hard work elsewhere. That's the attention and the traction that he brings. Today is the best that we have seen him. I wish someone would have threw me a bag of pick and mix instead of throwing it in the room. But anyway, Deji, he done well tonight. He done well tonight. He didn't get the win, but he did perform well.
And his statement that, you know, if I lose this one, I'm out of here. There's many top-class fighters across MMA, kickboxing and boxing that have been 0 and 3, but they've learned their trade outside of the limelight and gone on to forge careers.
Of course. And I don't know if boxing is something he's going to want to do again after tonight. But I'd actually like to see him rematch with Alex Wassabi. I feel like there's co-main.
I think a rematch would be good between Alex Wassabi and Deji.
Deserving of a rematch.
Especially with the judging, Joe. He's got a great point there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that co-main event was, in our opinions, scored wrongly. But here we go. We've got some interviews.
All right, Alex. What a performance out there. How did you find it?
Oh, this dude's tough. He has heart. He made it through all of it. We both made it through all of it. It was an epic battle. That's all I wanted. I love that boy. Look at him. Look at him. Look at this guy. He looks great. I hoped I did great. I wasn't even sure who was going to win at the end. When they said my name, I guess I overreacted a little bit. I got super excited. And then my corner had candy for me because I haven't candy in like 3 months. And that's my weakness. Oh, baby. Oh, man. It's been too long.
What an introduction to boxing. You came to Deji's turf, the United Kingdom, and you conquered.
Yeah.
What was it like fighting in front of this crowd?
Oh, man. I didn't realize how tough it was going to be. These people love their people, and they showed it. I didn't hear one cheer for me in this whole crowd of 12,500 people, sold out Wembley Arena. But I knew what I was capable of, and I hope I showed that today.
Any words you want to say to Deji?
Deji, look, man, I love you, bro. I let all the stuff in the past go already. I just wanted to compete, and if it wasn't for you, that dream wouldn't have come true. So I hope we can get some dinner after this, maybe get a drink, and laugh at our beef.
The final thing I want to know from you is, are we going to see you in the square circle again?
Oh yeah, immediately. I want to get back in. I don't know when the next YouTube event is. I heard iDubbbz is having an event. I would love to be in that event. To my little brother, I know you're watching this. I love you, boy. You going to college. I got it all. I'm going to cover all of it. Whatever you want. You get the biggest dorm in the whole college. I got you. Woo!
He's going to love that. Well, a major congratulations once again, and thanks for a fantastic fight week.
Thank you.
We're going to step in and have a few words with Deji. Deji, a very, very much improved performance from the last time we saw you slipping punches. What happened out there?
I guess I think too much. When I box, I don't punch enough. So, yeah, Alex did well. I can't dispute that. But yeah, thank you everyone who came out. Thank you everyone.
Yeah, this crowd was behind you. They were fully behind you from round one. Even in fact, before you even walked out here, they've been fully supporting you and behind you. And they don't want this to end. They don't want this to be the last time they see you in the ring.
Do you guys want me to fight again? Do you really want me to fight again? Do you want me to train with Daly again? Alright. See you about it.
Were you talking? You talking about doing a rematch?
Are you down for a rematch?
Yeah. Shake. 3 months. Let's get it.
Now, Deji, you was only with your trainer for 6 weeks. How much did you learn from him?
A lot. I never used to slip punches like that. I was more confident than ever, but I just didn't throw. But if you guys want me to fight again, then I'll show you what I can really do, I guess. But yeah.
You had a performance today you should be proud of, and we'd love to see you again, Deji. Take care.
At least my cardio didn't fail me this time, so yeah.
There we go. Deji vs Alex Wassabi. They're gonna have a rematch. They shook on it. Thing is, Deji only had 6 weeks with Daly. Alex was training for a couple months. I don't want to make excuses for Deji, but I feel like it's like for them to have a fair fight. Deji should have the same amount of training time as Alex. So I believe we will see a rematch with Alex and Deji.
A great performance, I think, from both competitors. Not the outcome I think a lot of people came here to see.
It's not the outcome I wanted, but it's what happened.
It's unfortunate. We wanted the fairy tale, and then we're looking back at the footage here. Deji was losing his balance with a few of his shots. Brilliant defense shown today. A lot of feints. Good with the legs as well. Good balance, but he wasn't capitalizing when making Wassabi miss, and that's why he came up short tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Joe, coming into this, we know Deji's worked super hard, and maybe you can hear in the background now the applause as Deji makes his way out of the ring, and or you can see what it meant to Alex there. We can see what it meant to Alex.
100%. I mean, look, Deji is putting a lot of work here. That is evident to see. He's done everything he can. He's improved a lot in many areas. Obviously, what he didn't do was improve in his attack. And that is what has unfortunately let him down this evening.
And we spoke earlier tonight about Deji changing camps 6 weeks out. Look, there is no denying that Deji put in the work for tonight's contest. He looks fantastic. The obvious improvements in there. But if we're trying to find what went wrong, was it perhaps too little too late?
You know, I think sometimes if you have the experience of gassing out in the past, you can over-reserve your energy, you know, going into another fight, because you're like, oh, last time I got tired, so I don't want to be that guy again, so I'm going to be more reserved, and then end up doing nothing. Or it could be a case of trying to pick the perfect punch and not just letting the hands flow to open up the gaps. But I'm sure Deji will have his reasons, but let's not forget, it's an improved performance. A much better performance than the last time he was in the ring.
And we'll get on to talk about Alex in a minute, because he deserves to be talked about a fantastic performance. But on Deji, he said before this fight, if he didn't win, that was it. Hearing that interview afterwards, it sounds like he may not have drawn a line underneath it. And personally, I think that improvement he made tonight, it deserves to see another camp. What do you think, Joe?
For sure. I think when you feed off the crowd like he did, you know, feeling the love, I think that's something, you know, I said it on commentary, he's been missing that. And feeling everyone behind him, supporting him, it wouldn't surprise me if he does come back and fight someone else. The only issue is who. We had Salt Pappy call Deji out at the beginning of the show. Who's he going to face? Because he almost needs to go down.
Joe, I've got to say,
a level almost.
I've got to say, as we're joined up here by David Alorca. Joe, Deji has spoken your name. Now, he said if I win, that's what I want. Obviously, he didn't win. He has spoken your name. Is boxing in your future? Is that something you'd consider?
Look, right now, if Deji had won tonight and he called me out, obviously we could be having a different conversation. But I'd like to see Deji win a fight before he can, you know, speak about calling me out. I mean, I've lost a fight, and that's my record. But until I think we see him be successful and have a great fight that he wins, I don't think he can sort of be calling anyone out at this point.
And David, you've just been in there with both fighters. What do you think is next for Deji? We were just saying that he said before tonight, if he lost, that's it, it's done. But it didn't sound like it is done.
No, it didn't. It definitely didn't sound like it was done. And the appetite from the crowd when he asked them, do they want to see him fight again? They certainly sounded like they definitely wanted to see him out there again. Listen, he didn't win today. He didn't not only get decision, he didn't win the fight. However, there was remarkable improvement from him without a shadow of a doubt. And the comms team spoke about it throughout. His defense was amazing. He was slipping punches all over the place. But the only thing, as the comms team said, is he didn't make him pay. He made him miss, but didn't make him pay. And you know, that will get you an early round when it's a little bit here and there, but in the later rounds as the fight goes on, if you're not aggressive, you're not going to get it.
And look, you know, props to Deji, and I think hopefully we see him in another camp, another performance, and some more steps forward. But let's talk about Alex. A competitor who's come in here, his first fight, his first walk. We talked so much about how the walk would affect them, how having, you know, a crowd against you would affect them. But what did you make of Alex tonight?
Brilliant composure. He had brilliant composure today. He never seemed too panicked at any point. You know, I think he realized Deji was happy with the pace being slower and more my turn, your turn, and then he kind of said, you know what, I'm going to up the aggression, I'm going to chase this fight. And because he showed that willingness to really get the victory, he was rewarded with it.
Well, look, guys, it's been an amazing night here. Hopefully the first of many events here for Showstar. Hopefully some more from Deji. Hopefully, definitely some more from Alex. Alex did say this year is his year for boxing. Look, but from all of us here at Wembley tonight, thank you so much for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the fights as much as we did. Take care and good night.